Hello and welcome to the final video of this installment on my Cornucopia of Thought. The question for today is, um, what is the definition of a nation, and is America a nation by your definition? I'm going to connect this, I'm going to answer it, and then I'm going to connect it with the American dream because it's actually interesting how even the consideration on whether if we're a nation or not has something to do with our dream about it. To answer the question, what is the definition of a nation? My idea is the definition of a nation. Well, originally I thought that I was going to say something along the lines of, laws and taxes and outside forces saying, yeah, you're a nation. But I think a very interesting thing is I've now learned this was like the first journal accountability entry that we did. And I think that uh, the definition of a nation is pretty ambiguous. Ambiguous. I think that there's some leeway, and that there's a difference between like a country or like a geographical continent and like a nation. Like, could a group of like 5 people on an island be considered a nation? I mean, yeah, if they're nation-like, it's really loose, I believe. And I think a good like thing that it can hold on to, the term nation can hold on to, is this concept of a government protecting a people and a people supporting a government. I think that is what's cohesive in a nation. And so like Israel is a nation because the government is God. Like, okay, better, power protecting a people, people supporting the power. God is the power, and the Israelites are the people, and the people support the power, and the power, well, the people, yeah, the power provides the people, and the people support the power. So isn't that interesting or something? Next, how does this idea relate to the American dream? So, how does it relate to the American dream then? Well, I'll tell you. We as Americans have an idea about what we are, about who we are, about what the definition of the American dream is. And that actually is part of the American dream. Part of the American dream is that there is learning to be done. That, and this is a nicer part of the dream, is that there's growing. And so the definition, because the definition of a nation, well, okay, given my definition of a government over a people and people supporting government, yeah, America's a nation, but there's also doubt is a powerful factor in this. Because we kind of struggle with these types of things. Yeah, so in a conclusion, I'm going to make this part of this last video. Um, I covered a couple things. Let me collect my thoughts to tell you what I covered. I covered what is the definition of the American dream? Is there any kind of writing that isn't an argument? What are the effects of unconfessed sin? What does freedom feel like? Is it possible for something that is morally serious to also be made fun of? Follow up to the words. And then finally, the one that you're watching now is the definition of a nation, and is America a nation? In conclusion of all these, I think it's important to keep in mind that there is a lot of thought that's been gone into different answers. A lot of people have come up with different responses than what I have, and I encourage you to figure out what you think. This is just what I think. It's a cornucopia of thought, yeah, but it's a cornucopia of my thought. Cornucopia of things that I have come up with. If you have any ideas, anything you want me to do, if you have an idea of like something that you would want to watch, like I'll play Minecraft. I'll do anything. You say it in the comments or tell me in person or DM me. I don't know how any of this stuff works.
I don't know, bro.
It's cornucopia of thought. I bid you goodbye till next time.
Okay.
Adios. Buenas noches.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
And bonne journée.